Hello traders, welcome back. In this video I'll be sharing with you my exact entry technique that I use to grow trading accounts on synthetic indices. So this is a strategy that I share with my mentorship students, but I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. I will share with you everything in this video. So this is all you need to make money trading synthetic indices. I mean what I say, this is all you need. So make sure you watch this video attentively to the end. This is a top-down analysis strategy that I use, and with a breakout continuation. Like I said, I'm not withholding anything from you guys. So now this is what we do. I'm going to clear off my charts so that I should start analyzing from afresh, right? So that you guys should see step by step how to make money with synthetic indices. Guys, I repeat, you need just this strategy. So when I want to do my analysis, what I do is I go to the bigger time frame, which is the daily. So I mark out my key levels. In the daily, mostly with synthetic indices, you are usually going to see price moving in channels in bigger time frame. Now I mark out the channels using my trend lines, the top and the bottom. Sometimes it could be symmetrical triangles, sometimes it could be rectangle pattern and all of that. Now the reasons which I'm marking this is you are going to see it very soon. It's very important. I mark out these levels so that I should know what to expect in smaller time frame. Now after marking out this symmetrical triangle, you can already see clearly that price is in a downtrend and it has broken through this channel. And once price broke through this channel, it means that price is going to take a next impulsive move. But if price rejected like that, I would have expected to go up. But now that it has already broken through, see impulsive move, price consolidate, and then what happens once it breaks out, we know that it's going to take the next impulsive move, which is downward. So that is the information I already have. I know that what price sometimes comes back to retest, and then but now that it has broken, we are looking for sales. Now I drop further, like in the H4 time frame. Now if you look very well, you see that price took the next impulsive move, right? We entered the second trade, but let me show you how you could also take the first trade. We are coming to the second trade. In that first trade, I use my trend lines. I wait for breakouts. After I've had my information, I connect simply just the way I showed you, all right, the lows and the highs, waiting for price, because once price consolidates within that pattern, it usually waiting for an imminent breakout for more traders to come in to jump in. So once it broke out with that strong candlestick, that was a perfect zone to sell, given that it has already broken through the main zone in the bigger time frame. That's why if you go back to the H4 time frame, for instance, you are going to notice something. At that level where we are looking for the sell, after breakout, we had a very strong bearish candle, right? A bearish candle engulfing all of those other candles, showing that price was going to drop. And what happened? Price dropped, so it took the next impulsive move. Now price took impulsive moves and pulls back. Now after taking this impulsive move, just consider that we did not take the first trade, in which actually we didn't, right? Now price, after breaking out from that level, dropped down. That was an impulsive move. Price started consolidating. So when it consolidates, now what happened? It pulls back like price will usually move. You notice that when price broke out of that zone there, consolidated and break down, what happened? Sometimes price pulls back, now consolidating to takes the next impulsive move. What we usually do, simply pick your channels. Like, let me clear off this trend lines, like I said, that I can do it afresh for you guys to see. Guys, I said I'm withholding nothing from you. Please just pay attention and understand the strategy. I promise you are going to make a lot of money from it. Now see, you notice that first breakout that we drew, right? Price came back to retest that zone. But guys, we are not catching a falling knife. Like I always tell my mentorship students, we don't want to sell exactly when price is retesting that zone. So what we do is we want to look for what? A breakout. We want to look for a breakout after that retest. We always say in a mentorship forum when we are posting our analysis that don't catch a falling knife. Wait for price to start pulling down, and we wait for a confirmation that price moved down before we enter, because price can reach that level there and just break, continue going up. So we don't want to catch that falling knife there. So we want to look for another confirmation to enter with the direction of the momentum. So we pick up our trend line again, and then we connect. You will notice that price will usually create these dynamic support and resistance levels in indices mostly. Guys, this strategy works in all markets, so don't bother yourself. You can use it in any market because it's pure price action. So what happened here is that I just connect as usual. If you connect from the bottom and the top, you usually see that price form price chart patterns, symmetrical triangle, flags, and all of that. If you don't have knowledge on these patterns, you can also make sure that you go and improve your knowledge on chart patterns. They usually work. So after drawing out this pattern now, and now that this is a breakout, right, after the pullback, price rejected from that level above, which remember I said we don't want to catch a falling knife, and started coming down. Our confirmation was what? That breakout. When price broke out from there, what happened? We took our sell trade. All right, and price is doing just what it's going to do. I'm going to share with you other 2 examples, right, so that you can understand clear and you know that these things work every time. It happens every time in the market, right? You just need to have an understanding and look for the right market structure that is trending. All right, so basically this is just what happened. And what happened, we have placed the first TP here. I've taken this in 2 accounts, right? This is one of the accounts I've taken the trades, right? So here I'm taking my first TP at the previous low here, and I'm going to place the next TP far below, like 1:3, because most likely price is going to break this low and create another low because of what we have seen in the daily time frame. Remember, so let's look at the next example. Okay, this is volatility 10. This is a massive trade, guys. So basically, like I said, we start from the bigger time frame. We use our trend lines. Look at what's happening. We have a channel, a price channel, price moving within that price channel there, creating row rejections. So simply, once we connect the highs and the low, what do we see? We see now that price usually breaks below sometimes, and now that we have price in an overall downtrend in the daily, we want to prefer looking for sales. So what happened after price rejected here? What happened? We had a strong break out to the downside. Price came back, retested the level. You will not see this if you focus only on smaller time frames. That's the reason why we do a top-down analysis. In a smaller time frame, there are many people who have been buying in that level because they did not know that price is retesting a daily trend line, which is also a dynamic resistance. So once price break, like I said earlier, we always say in the mentorship, we don't catch a falling knife. When price just rejects from that level, we don't just sell. What we do is we pick up our trend line again. We look for chart patterns. This time around, you can see that's a rise, a flag pattern, right? So what happened? Wait for price to break below that flag pattern, showing bearish momentum. Guys, very simple as that. Number 1, confirmation, price reject from a daily time frame. Second, it came back, break below that momentum level, we sold. And at this time, what happened? Price is selling. And now if price breaks below this low, it's going to continue going down. Now the reason is because we have done the top down analysis. We know that price is rejecting, retesting a level in the daily time frame. So that is what happened. Now we are looking for sales, guys. That is simple as that. So don't just focus on one small time frame, like we always say in the mentorship. Don't just focus on a smaller time frame. Make sure that you do analysis on other time frames to see what's happening. Now let's look at another example. Okay, this is volatility 100, right? Now in volatility 100, we can see what is happening. Price is actually consolidating. So we have the same thing. We have price moving in a channel and all of that. Price finally broke out. Probably where price broke out, there were many opportunities. Price came back, pulled back, and then at this level rejected at below the level. So what happened? We dropped to a smaller time from the H4. You can see now that price goes, rejects around that level. What happened? We have a break above. Guys, if you want to trade indices with me, just make sure that you write me. I'm going to drop a Telegram channel and then the free Telegram channel in this video's description below. Make sure that you join for free. You are going to get signals for free. So now see that price after breaking out, what happened? Price comes back to retest the level. You can see we have a trend line level there. We have a dynamic support. All right, so this might not be exactly as the other setups, but this, we have the concept that price was going to break above a key level, came back, took liquidity a little bit. What happened? Close above there, and we gave that buy in our free Telegram channel. Make sure that you join. I'll drop the link to that Telegram channel in this video's description. And guys, if you are not trading indices, you are missing out. Indices are so good and volatile to trade. You can make a lot of profits. I'm also going to drop the link to the indices broker in the pinned comment so that you can sign up. If you don't have an account yet, you can write me on Telegram on the link that I'm going to provide for you to make sure that you sign up. Guys, we have a free mentorship. In our mentorship channel, we share this every day, helping you guys to master the chart very well with questions and answers as well. So make sure you write us in the pinned comment. I'm going to drop the link, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, follow this page, like, comment. See you in the next video.